Good morning, Bande Matram, welcome all of you. Here we are going to take on the topic control of the body. That is the topic of discussion for right now on body, control of the body, how to control the body. Already we have, in many occasions, we have quoted the body needs some sort of work for the proper balance. For the proper balance of the body, some sort of work is necessary. Yeah, the control of the body, that is a major factor. Body is something like an x-axis, it is base on which you can erect the structure. On x-axis stands the y-axis, that's what one know, it is the base and y-axis is the index. So body is the chrysalis of the soul. So proper balance of the body, proper harmony. So these are the most required conditions so far this yogic outline is concerned. It is necessary. Body healthy, well, body is the minimum necessity. So here we will try to quote the mother, control of the body. Those who despise physical activities for people are people who won't be able to take a single step in the true path of integral yoga. Who despise, because this physical activities, they are the most essential factor. It is well encouraged factor so far this integral yoga is concerned. It is necessary, there is no other go, you have to go, you have to encourage it. So that is the to get the yoga, unless they first get rid of their contempt, it is they are very difficult to stand. So you must be careful in preparing the proper body. Physical activity is the must. You have to go in a very systematic and very planned manner. So some physical activities are necessary, unless otherwise it is done. So you are actually facing problems in the path of the integral yoga. So control of the body in all its forms, control of body in all its forms is indispensable basis. Other course, it is indispensable. It is the most required condition, and you have to do it. A body which dominates you is an enemy. So we know soul, the spark of the divine, it is here, well behind the heart. So these mind, life, and body are instruments. So when these instruments are controlling the original master, then there will be a debacle. There will be, you will face the trouble, no doubt of it. So when the body which dominates you is an enemy, it is a disorder you can't accept. So body has to be controlled. If it controls, then you can find it is the enemy, you can find the debacle, disorder you can accept. So it is the enlightened will of in the mind. After body comes the mind. What happens? Enlightened will of the mind which should govern the body. So body must be controlled by the enlightened mind. What Sri Aurobindo really, the mother quotes really, enlightening will of the mind that must be able to control, govern the body, and not the body which should impose law on the mind. Mind must control the body. Enlightened mind must control this body, not the reverse. Body must not come to impose a law on the mind. When one knows that a thing is bad, anyway, because you are able to know what is bad, what is good, not in the physical appearance, but going deep inside, you can be able to compare, and you can be able to know, judge. When one knows that thing is bad, one must be capable of not doing it. That is what the requirement. If it is bad, then why shall I do it? But people do it, and they try to provide you some argument and counter arguments. It is there. Where smoking is injurious to health, then immediately you will tell, then how billions of rupees are being created as a tax, as as a revenue, how it is created. So this is what is happening. So suppose you don't want drink you wine, it is packed with spirit, then somebody will come and argue how these homeopathic medicines are being composed, how you are using your shaving lotion after shave lotion, these are also spirit. And how So far the spirit is concerned, how you are going to consume the spirit, that is what the counter argument is there, unnecessary counter argument, because they try to defend themselves, they try to justify that whatever they are doing they are good for them. So anyway, not one must not do capable, must not be capable of not doing it. So that must be extricated from the nature. When one wants something to be realized, one must be able to do it and not stopped at every step by body's inability or ill will or lack of collaboration. So body has got three things: inability, second thing ill will, and the third lack of collaboration. For that, with these odds, then body must not react that way. And for that, one must follow the physical discipline and become the master of one's home. Home means here master of one's home. Home means this is your body, and on that you must master yourself. And the thing is that the three things you must remember, that the body's inability, ill will, bad lack of collaboration, this must not come as a barrier on the way. It must be taken care of, and it is very fine to escape into meditation. That is what the required condition is: meditation. Escape into meditation. That is the way. You have to control yourself. You have to control your mind. You have to control your body. For that, actually, the blessings of the meditation is a must. And from height of one's so-called grandeur look down, grandeur, you look down on the material things, but one who is not master of his own home is a slave. If you can't be a master of your own home, I mean body, then you are naturally slave. So you have to develop your mind so that it can, this enlightened mind, it can control your body. And for that, actually, you can sleep into the meditation. That is very much essential and very much helpful. The next step after this, for this control, what really you have to do, it needs some activity. Inactivity creates all confusions, all problems, all barriers for you. So for that, actually, what you have to do, you have to go for in a big way. Body needs some activity. Already in the very initial section we have discussed, for some sort of work is necessary for the proper balance of the body. Work is necessary. Without work, this body balance won't come. The body needs activity. So what you have to do? The body needs activity of your. If you keep it inactive, it will revolt by becoming sick. The revolt is, revolt is the sickness. Revolt through sickness. Without proper activity, you can find that it is a revolting like anything. So it needs activity, like what are the activities you have to do? You must do, like planting flowers, building a house, something really material. Whatever is material, it is seen, it is visible to the naked eyes. Everything is seen in the clear cut eyes. That's what you have to do. You have to do, like planting a flower, building a house. Physically, you can do in a better way. That is what required. So you must feel it. That the requirement you must feel, the essence you must feel, so that you can do. Something must be done. Entirely, I am doing the mental work. Okay, it is necessary. This work has been bestowed upon you. You have been in that job. Still, then you feel you have to do some physical work. That is most essential. You must feel it. Some people do exercise. Some ride bicycles. Some are actually countless activities. These are the things normally we do. Riding the bicycle, seconding, doing some exercise. These are the things normally people do, and a lot of things they do. But in your little group, you must all come to the agreement so that each one can find the activity which suits the temperament. Suppose some people are there, some students are there, some mates are there, and they have to decide what really can be helpful and what individual it can helpful, and that can also cross the barriers, borders, or hindrances. So and is need, but not with the ideas. Only I can do an idea, but the thing is that you have to walk the talk. Whatever has been decided, So that has to be carried out, that has to be capitalized, and that has to be done. So ideas that are much good ideas, that are, give you preconceptions. And for example, my mother gives these ideas. Whatever the idea, these ideas are coming, it is good. You are taking up the idea in a very brief manner, in a very good manner. That is fine. But thing is that these ideas are very ideas will give you with this idea you have to do something. That is to good. That is a good work. This work is not worthy of me. These type of preconceptions, preoccupations must not be there. This is a very mean thing. It can't be done by me. I don't like. This is not actually a good work for me, worthy of me rather. So these type of short things, these silly understandings must be extirpated from the nature. There is no place for it. Don't work is work. Whatever work is given, that is on behalf of the divine. The divine has bestowed upon you. So don't take this is good, this is bad, this is small, that is bad, big, this is mean, that is magnanimous, this is wonderful, this is very much ugly. So don't go that way. But work is work, it is actually divine work in that way, in that mandate, in that attitude must be there with you. So sometimes all sort of nonsense. There is no bad work, there are only bad workers. There, mother course, it is a big thing. There is actually no bad work, but the thing is, there are only bad workers. A bad workman quarrels with his tools. So it is there. So this there is wrong, that is wrong, this is fault, this is like this. These things, you complaints and complaints and complaints, but out of these complaints, nothing cheerful and nothing powerful can come out. All work is good when you know how to do it in the right way. That is what the basic formula, basics of this yoga. All work is good when you know how to do it right way. Everything. So that is a great thing, mother course. When you know how to do it in a right way, then you can find the gladness, you can find the pleasure, you can find the satisfaction. And every day, mother ones, it has called, try to better every day, every moment. When you feel satisfied, the next step is to the movement towards the, towards the grapes. So don't get satisfied, it is done. Try to better every step, every time, every moment with all your mentality. You try to better yourself, then for everything. And it is a kind of a communion. That is what it is, a type of communion. If you are fortunate enough to be conscious of the inner light, that is what fortunate enough, because everybody they don't go that way. If you are fortunate enough to be conscious of the inner light, you will see that in your manual work it is so called divine down into all things. That is the very great thing about been said by mother. So if you find, because you are conscious in the of an inner light, so then you can find the whatever you find the manual work, it is as if divine down, it is called divine down to the things. Here in everything, the world is got fulfilled in outwardness. Everywhere, whatever and wherever you see, that there you can find the presence of the divine, and it is the inner eye that can only see and glimpse and of course understand and even behold. Not in the nothing in the outer or external vision or external eye. External see by vision, it ends, it flutters, it actually it creates problems for but actually if you go inside, if you visualize the things in your inner vision, then you can find a divine down into things. Then the communion becomes a very concrete, because this is divine work. It has been bestowed by the divine, a part of the divine in me. I am the instrument of the divine, and this is the thing to be accomplished with the help of the divine grace and the protection. Then chapter is closed. Everything is smooth for you, very concrete, and there is the whole world to be discovered. It is marvelous. Like this way, the entire world, the whole world has to be discovered. It is nothing but it is whole the way. It is totally tremendous, marvelous. That's what mother tries to keep to tell us. And here we'll try a couple of messages from our mother code, here in the course. This body of ours is a symbol of our real being. We simply neglect it. We simply destroy it. We don't take care. Karjam basada it sariram bapata. Let the body get be fallen. No, go, no, no problem. But actually, I have to finish up my work, whatever for what I am here. So Karjam Basadat Sariram Papatat. It is not the real scenario. So again, matter and the body are the weak point or crucial point. Weak point or crucial point of our yoga. Very interesting, without which you can't proceed in the yogic process. Since this province has never been conquered by the spiritual power. This is a crucial point or weak point must be taken care of. And the mother course. This bodily life of in man is a base. Already x-axis and y-axis is a base on which the index can be or y-axis can index can be structured or y-axis can stand. It is not the aim, the first condition, not the last determinant. It has to see. And Sri Aurobindo course tries to explain on two things: body and soul. The body is an incident in the progress of the soul. Without the progress and the proper functioning of the harmony, proper functioning harmony of the body, this soul can't progress. Body is an incident in the progress of the soul. And finally, Sri Aurobindo tries to quote, it is a consciousness and not the body that is the being. Consciousness, not the body that is the being. About the being. And the person, the body, only a support and instrument. This body, it is only a support and an instrument for the action of the consciousness. Initially, Mother Quotes quoted about consciousness. This is a consciousness, not the body that is the being. And the person, the body, only the support and instrument for the action of the consciousness. So, this body must be prepared, must be taken care of, and must be controlled. Anyway, it is a great day, great time, and a great opportunity. Of course, a great reading. Bande Mataram to you, all the great souls. Bande Mataram.